Alright, today what we're going to be looking at is a roper. This roper is a Whirlpool product. Also, I'm going to use this Whirlpool here. We have this, most Whirlpool products are going to be about the same. The model number for this particular one is LLR8245DQ0. And this is a Whirlpool product. We also have, what we're going to be tearing into today is this roper. This roper is a model number RAS6233KQ1. And you could find, if you open the lid, you could find the model number and serial number right under here. Now, just to let you know, most Whirlpool washing machines are going to be about the same as far as the construction of the actual machine is concerned. What I want to show you is step by step how to actually service these and figure out what's wrong with it. Now, first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to open up this lid here, and inside this lid, if you'll notice, we have an agitator. Now, this agitator is just a single agitator. These aren't as common on Whirlpool products as this other style of agitator is, which is this one right here. Now, this part of the agitator actually has two moving parts. First of all, we have this top part, which is basically the top part of the agitator, and then we have the bottom part. Now, the way that this is supposed to operate is you are supposed to be able to turn the top part clockwise, and if you turn it clockwise, the bottom part of the agitator should not turn. Now, if you turn it counterclockwise, as you can see here, the bottom part of the agitator is turning. Okay? My point is that if you turn it counterclockwise and the bottom part of the agitator is not turning, then you need a new set of agitator dogs. And what exactly are agitator dogs? Well, agitator dogs are right here. It's part number 80040. And these are made by Supco. And if you can look here, you have four of these teardrop looking things. If you open up this top part of the cap right here, just pops off like that. You'll find in here another part that you just pull out of the actual agitator. Let me see if I can pull it out. Here it is right here. If you look down in there, you can see this part here. Okay, now down in here there's, I don't know if you can see it or not, but there's actually those little teardrop things pull out and catch on the side of that ribbed thing. It's kind of hard to see. But anyway, in order to replace this, there's a bolt down in here. You just get a socket set and you take that bolt out. I believe it's a 1/2 inch. Might be a size smaller than a 1/2 inch. You hold the bottom part of the agitator like this, and then you just loosen that screw, and this whole agitator pulls out. Okay, and then you just take the top part of the agitator off, and then you dump this, and then you can replace it with that part number that I showed you. I'm going to make a video, but this video is basically designed to show you how to essentially take the unit apart. Now, the first thing we're going to be doing is we're going to find the screws. Okay. Now, in Whirlpool products, we're talking Kenmore, Estate, KitchenAid, so on and so forth. Kenmore, some of the newer Maytag products have the same build, but there's going to be either a screw here and a screw here, like on this one. There's a screw there and a screw there, or there's going to be two screws on the back. What we want to do is we want to take these two screws off first. Which I will do right now. Unscrew that screw there. Now if your washer's not spinning or something of that nature, it's not agitating, it's not spinning, then you really need to, you're going to have to know how to do this. You got to take this screw out here, and then this screw comes out right here. Let me set this down for just a second. Anytime you have a problem like that, you know, you're just going to want to take these screws out. And then once you have that done, this head just pulls out. This head just pulls out like this, and then wraps around the machine just like that. Okay, so there you have it. The head pulls off just like that. Now you're going to have two clips. You see this clip here? You want to stick your screwdriver in there and just pry it out, and that clip comes off. And then you have another clip like this. And like I said, this is just standard for pretty much all Whirlpool. Even though this is a Roper, it's made by the Whirlpool company, and this machine's going to come apart the exact same. You're going to have this right here, which goes to your door switch, and you just want to take that off there, and then you're ready to basically remove this part right here. And if you take it by this handle, you just pull it up like this, and the shell comes right off. Just like that. So there you have it. Your whole shell comes right off your machine just like that. Now, basically what we're going to be looking at today is we're going to be looking at this pump here, which you can take your screwdriver and you just pry this off, and this clip comes off here. It's attached to the motor. Very easy to reinstall. And then we want to take this bottom clip off, which is basically coming off of the same thing, and then this comes off just like so. Okay, you always want to make sure and unplug this thing before you do go any further. Unplug the power to your motor, and then you have two screws holding your motor in. You have a 1/4 inch here and a 1/4 inch there, and those come right off. Now, if your machine isn't draining or something like that, you know, a lot of times your pump will have a sock in it. You might loosen these two clamps, pull your pump off, and just see if there might be a sock or something stuck in there. And then back behind here, if your machine isn't spinning or what have you, then basically you just take these two screws off. You get a flathead screwdriver and take the bottom one off first. You just put your flathead screwdriver in there, twist it to the right, and this clip comes off just like that. And then you have a clip on the top that you can do the same thing with. I'm going to set this down because you got to hold the motor whenever you do that. And then the motor comes off. Just like so. Here's the problem right here. This machine would not spin because the coupling is broken. So I'm just going to replace that coupling, and this thing should probably be good to go. The coupling is found right here. It's here's a ERP exact replacement part. It's ER285753, a drive coupler. You can find these online. Some of them have a metal insert. They're a lot better, but they're more expensive. They won't break like that. Others, like this one, is just a plastic replacement. You can pick them up for like $5, $6, $7. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. Thanks.